In this video, you'll be introduced to how to draw LINEWEAVER BURK plot using graph paper. Okay, for example, that you are given this data, the substrate concentration, and then the substrate, and then the enzyme concentration. The initial is 0.0 gram per liter. For example, and then the V, the reaction rate of different enzyme, for example, two types of enzyme here, which is glucoamylase from Aspergillus niger and glucoamylase from Rhizopus nevus, for example. So the V, or the reaction rate, is given as this one. So this one. Okay, untuk plot LINEWEAVER BURK, which is the double reciprocal ataupun diterbalikkan daripada Michaelis-Menten kan. So maksudnya you kena double reciprocate the concentration of substrate first, and then double reciprocate of the V. So the 1 over V, 1 over V. Okay. So kat sini dia dah cakap calculate the invert value of substrate and also enzyme activity, the reaction rate. Okay, so you akan dapat data, so you kena plot the inverted 1 over V versus 1 over X. So you kena dapatkan graph paper, and that graph paper especially in landscape orientation, so you buatkan dia punya scale. So the Y would be 1 over V, the X 1 over S. So okay, so nanti kalau you plot, maybe you dapat begini. So you mark the point on the graph for different enzyme, for example. So yang ini adalah enzyme glucoamylase from Rhizopus and Aspergillus. The bulat ni Aspergillus niger, the cross is from Rhizopus. Okay, so you get the best fit. So bila you dapat the best fit, sampai you akan dapat the negative side touch at the x-axis. Okay, right. Kemudian, so this is the definition of best fit. Draw a straight line on scatter plot. So ini adalah modelnya, in which that the y-axis is 1 over v, so the x-axis is 1 over s, so the slope would be km over vmax, and the intercept would be 1 over vmax. Okay, so the y-intercept would be 1 over vmax. So kalau kita magnifykan dia, so ini adalah dia punya jawapan lah. You akan dapat jawapan for 1 over Vmax for Rhizopus nevus S14, and for Aspergillus niger Vmax would be so you kira Vmax dia adalah 0.071 sebab 1 over Vmax is 14, so kalau you dapatkan Vmax is 1 over 14. So untuk Aspergillus niger, 1 over Vmax adalah 11. So Vmax dia adalah 1 over 11, which is 0.091. So the x-intercept of the graph represent the 1 over km. Maksud dia yang ini, So, yang itu. So kalau kita magnifykannya, jawapan negative 1 over km for from Rhizopus nevus is negative 0.22. So jawapan km dia adalah 0.5. So kalau untuk glucoamylase, negatif 1 over km dia negatif 0.25. So dapat jawapannya km, which is 1 over 0.25 tu dapat 4 gram. Okay, untuk kira dia punya slope, which is m, so you can calculate other selain daripada km you kira daripada yang intercept dekat negative side ni, you boleh juga kira berdasarkan slope, which is km over Vmax. So cari slope